If you're someone who's feeling stuck in their life and जिनको कि पता नहीं चल रहा कि उनकी लाइफ कहाँ जा रही है, like they have big goals and aspirations but they're not able to move ahead from where they are, then my friend, you have clicked on the right video, because in this one I'm going to talk about few tips and tricks that's going to help you evolve and grow as a person, and that's going to help you get unstuck in your life. The first thing that you need to do is get over your past. Now, one of the biggest reasons why people are not able to move ahead in their life is because they are still stuck in their past. Like, many of us have been through experiences that were not very, pleasant and that we do not want to remember. And that is something that often holds us back from moving forward in life. You need to let go of your past. Now, once you've done that, the second thing that you need to do is you need to visualize your ideal self. Now, this ideal self will of course be hypothetical, like you have to imagine an ideal self. And this ideal self is basically the person that you want to be. आप क्या बनना चाहते हो, like आप में जो भी आप flaws देखते हो आज के दिन में, अगर वो flaws नहीं होते या जो भी limitations हैं या जो भी limiting beliefs हैं, if those were not there, तो आप कैसे होते, तो आप क्या होते. Think of an ideal self and visualize that person. एक बार आपने आइडियल सेल्फ आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया, नाउ यू नीड टू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग कि आप क्या करोगे, क्या गोल सेट करोगे कि आप एक दिन वो आइडियल सेल्फ बन पाओ. नाउ द थर्ड थिंग दैट यू नीड टू डू इज यू नीड टू स्टॉप सेल्फ पिटी. सो मेनी गर्ल्स आई टॉक टू आर लिटिल इनसिक्योर अबाउट देमसेल्व्स. किसी को अपने वेट से प्रॉब्लम है, किसी को अपनी हाइट से प्रॉब्लम है, किसी को कॉम्प्लेक्शन से प्रॉब्लम है, किसी को अपने हेयर फॉल से प्रॉब्लम है, किसी को अपने एक्ने से प्रॉब्लम है. सो देयर आर सो मेनी इश्यूज दैट वी गर्ल्स हैव. And these things make us very insecure sometimes. So what you need to do is you need to shift your focus. You need to stop thinking कि ओ मेरा acne issue है इसलिए मैं ये नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, ओ मेरा hair fall issue है that is why I look like that, ओ मैं थोड़ी पतली होती तो शायद ऐसी लगती, या मेरा जो aspirational self है और मैं जो अभी हूँ उसके बीच में ये insecurity है basically, like because of this thing, if this thing was not there then I would have been that self, but because of this thing I start self pitying myself and I start thinking कि इसकी वजह से मैं वो चीज़ नहीं हो पा रही हूँ. So stop doing that, because जब तक आप ये insecurity को अपना excuse बनाते रहोगे ना, then you'll never be able to reach that ideal self, right? Work on your insecurities. Now जो भी चीज़ें आपको लगता है कि आपको insecure करती हैं, do something about it. Instead of constantly self-pitying and thinking ki, this is the reason I'm not succeeding, start working on these things. Now, the fourth thing that you need to do is start a healthy lifestyle. Now, most of your issues can be fixed if you follow a healthy lifestyle. हमारी जो majority of the issues होते हैं, that starts from our gut. जो भी अपने पेट में डालते हैं, आधी से ज़्यादा चीज़ें ना उससे ही होती हैं. So now if you're having a lot of acne, हो सकता है कि उसका कोई reason हो. Maybe you are lactose intolerant, or maybe there's some other underlying issue that is triggering your hormones and because of which आपके acne आ रहे हैं. Again, if you're having a lot of hair fall, हो सकता है आपकी बॉडी में कुछ डेफिशिएंसी हो सकता है प्रोटीन डेफिशिएंसी हो, कुछ भी हो सकता है. आई एम नॉट अ न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट, बट यू शुड कंसल्ट अ न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट इन दैट केस. लाइक जो भी आपकी लाइफ में इश्यूज है ना, इंस्टेड ऑफ वॉचिंग वीडियोज ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड यूट्यूब ऑन हाउ टू फिक्स योर स्किन और हाउ टू गेट दैट ग्लो अप, try fixing it from within. Try to understand your body better. Try to understand what works for you and what doesn't. Now, you will not work out, you will not take care of your skin, you will not do proper skincare, you will not eat right, and you will expect yourself to look the best. That's not going to happen. If you want to look the best, if you want to, if your aspirational self has, a good body and a good skin, then you need to find a way to be that. You need to find a way how you can reach that state. Now, that might involve consulting a doctor or consulting a nutritionist or consulting a dietitian or going to the gym or having a trainer. Whatever it takes, do that. Now, I know 2024 has just started and सब लोग यही सोच रहे हैं कि अभी तो I'll eat right, I'll do a workout and I'll do this, I'll meditate every day. They're thinking of all the best things that they can do, but it's not easy. The reason why most of the New Year resolutions fail is because we overestimate. We set unachievable targets from ourselves. एंड उसकी वजह से आधे रास्ते में हमसे कुछ नहीं हो पाता एंड हमें लगता है कि अभी तक हम यहाँ भी नहीं पहुँचे, हमने स्टार्ट भी नहीं किया है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ आई सेट माई गोल लाइक आई वॉन्ट टू लूज 10 kgs in 2024 and maybe by the end of January, I see that I have not even, lost few grams, then I'll feel so demotivated and I will skip that goal altogether. I'll not follow it. I'll not stay true to it because I set so unachievable target that I got demotivated very early on, and because of that demotivation, I did not feel like working towards that resolution. Set achievable goals, set achievable targets. Now, if you've heard of SMART goals, now SMART goals are basically specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So use this SMART technique to set your goals. For example, if you're starting a new YouTube channel, you can set your target like, I want to have 1000 subscribers in 2 months, or I want to have this many views in this much time. So you need to put a time frame to your goals. Now, if you want to wake up early in the morning, do not start by saying कि मैं कल से 4 बजे सुबह उठूंगी. Rather, start by saying I'll wake up half an hour earlier than what I was waking up. Now, the next thing that you need to do is focus on your mental health. Now, I am a coach and I talk to a lot of people who are struggling with their mental issues. They have so much emotions bottled up inside of them, but they don't have people to share it with. Because these days, honestly, you will not find people easily who will be ready to listen to your trauma or what you are going through. It's very, very difficult to find a true friend with whom you can be completely vulnerable without being judged, and with whom you feel like you can just, dump your thoughts on them. If you are alone and if you have a lot of emotions bottled up inside you and आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा कि क्या करना चाहिए, then please seek a therapist or a coach. Because once you solve it mentally, then only you can, reflect that in your outer self. Now you have to take responsibility for healing yourself. Because आपको heal करने कोई और नहीं आने वाला. किसी को नहीं पड़ी है कि वो आके आपको ठीक करे, right? So if you have childhood trauma, if you have relationship trauma, if you have parental trauma, कुछ भी आपके life में अगर चल रहा है ना, nobody has time. Honestly, nobody has time to fix you. So you yourself have to take responsibility for fixing yourself. You have to take ownership of yourself. You have to say, from today onwards, I'll try to heal myself. And to heal myself, I have to see कि क्या-क्या चीजें मुझे चाहिए. Maybe I need a course, or maybe I need a therapy session, or maybe, I need to watch several YouTube videos, or I need to, read a lot of stuff online. We are kind of lucky that in this generation, at least we are a little aware about, mental health, trauma, relationship issues. These things are very vocal nowadays. But if you think of our parent generation, जो हमसे पहले वाला generation था, उस time पे ऐसी चीजें थी नहीं. In fact, people didn't even know what is mental health. Like, people never talked about it. You are privileged that you have so much information around you. You have internet, you can search things. Like, these days, people are ready to support you, but you have to reach out. Your generational trauma, जो भी आप तक trauma पहुंचा है ना आपके generations का from your past, that needs to stop at you. Because if you don't stop it at you, वो चीज़ ना आपके next generation में pass on होगी. You will subconsciously pass it on to your next generation. So if you do not want this trauma to go into your child, then you need to fix yourself. You need to heal yourself before you move ahead in your life. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you need to seek knowledge. Now, like I said in my previous point, जहाँ से भी जो भी information मिल रहा है, which you need in order to heal yourself or in order to learn new things, grab that. You have the internet. Just, Google stuff. You have ChatGPT, you have Bard, you have AI these days. So there are a lot of resources you can use to learn things. For example, me, I have loved reading books. But because of something or the other, कभी MBA का preparation चल रहा था, कभी engineering college के exam चल रहे थे. Because of all these things, I was never able to, read properly. And I so wanted to read books. So now, it is my resolution for this year to at least read 100 books. Similarly, you can also keep a goal for yourself. Whenever you're free and, you're scrolling your phone, seeing random people's reels and wasting your time, try giving that time to learning new things. Now, if reading books is too much for you and you're not into reading, then you can listen to podcasts. आजकल podcasts इतने ज़्यादा available हैं, इतने interesting podcasts available हैं. Whenever I go to my office, while driving, I play some kind of podcast and, I listen to those conversations. Instead of listening to music, I prefer listening to podcasts. And मुझे काफ़ी चीज़ें सीखने को मिलती हैं during that 40-45 minute drive that I have. One way, and it's two ways, so you can imagine how much I get to learn. So जब भी opportunity मिले, try learning new things. Now, the next thing that you need to do is forgive others. काफ़ी टाइम ना हम इसीलिए लाइफ में ग्रो नहीं कर पाते बिकॉज वी हैव सम पास्ट ट्रॉमा. लाइक आई सेड, यू नीड टू हील योर सेल्फ, एंड आपकी जो हीलिंग जर्नी है ना, उसका पार्ट है टू फॉरगिव समवन, to forgive others. Maybe you had a heartbreak, maybe you had a bad relationship, maybe you had issues with your parents, right? So सबकी लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा होता ही है जिसकी वजह से they have that anger for them, and you feel like they didn't do the right thing. So वो चीज़ जो है ना, वो आपके अंदर एक anger build करता है, and because of that anger you are not able to grow in your life because you have not let go of that thing. You have not let go of that past, of that situation, of that person, and that is restricting you or pulling you back towards your past or towards your past self, and because of that you're not able to grow in your life. So if you want to really grow, you need to forgive. Now yesterday only I was listening to a podcast by Beer Biceps where he was talking about how he didn't have a very healthy relationship with his father, and now when he's 30 years old, he has recently started resolving it, and it is making him feel so much more good and at ease and feel better. He's able to sleep better at nights. Now the next thing that you need to do is you need to stop settling and realize your worth. This is a very powerful thing because like I said in the second point, that because you are insecure in your life, you feel that you do not deserve a lot of things, and because of that you sometimes settle for less, especially women out there. You feel that okay, you have acne issues, and that is why you will settle for someone who is not that good. You think okay, out of 10 check boxes they are satisfying just 2, but you feel that okay, I'm also not that good, so it's okay, I should just settle with this person. So you need to stop doing that. You need to stop settling, because there are women out there are men out there who are getting the best partners. I'm not telling you to set unrealistic standards, but you need to have the basic standard. Don't stoop below that. Now the last thing that you need to do is you need to be careful of what you speak. So a lot of the people I meet often have this narrative about themselves that I'm not good enough, I get a lot of acne, I am too short, I won't be able to do that. So you need to stop saying these things, because this is your narrative. This is what you're talking all the time, and if you keep talking these things all the time, you will become that, right? So if you want to reach your higher self, but if you keep talking negative things, you will keep degrading in your life. You'll not even be where you are, but you will keep downgrading from there, and you don't want that. So stop saying negative things about yourself. Watch your mouth. Watch what you speak on a daily basis. Even watch your mind, what you're thinking on a daily basis. And moreover, nobody likes to be around an insecure person. Nobody likes to be around someone who's constantly talking negative about themselves. किसी और का negative energy सुन के भी ना काफ़ी बार आप में खुद में negative feeling आ जाती है. So everybody wants to surround themselves with positive people. Nobody wants to surround themselves with negative energy and people who are always sad and always gloomy. So those were the few things that I wanted to talk about in this episode. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please make sure to hit a like on this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and also while subscribing, please do not forget to hit that bell icon so that you will know when I put up my next video. And I'll see you again very, very soon in my next one. Till then, bye, take care.